Agriculture is the backbone of Ghana. For the prosperity of the Ghanaian economy, it is imperative for the youth to develop interest in agriculture. The Livingfields AgriChallenge provides the opportunity to train and develop the next top agribusiness entrepreneurs. For this maiden edition, we have 12 contestants, 4 production groups. Economic viable and market-oriented vegetables will be cultivated. At least 4 agribusiness startups. RMG Ghana Limited presents the Livingfields AgriChallenge. The quest to be the next big farmer continues, and some groups continue to work on their farms in spite of all challenges they faced along the line. Today, our participants visit Eden Tree, one of the leading vegetable processing companies in Ghana.
Good morning and welcome to Eden Tree Limited. My name is Mavis and this is Deborah, and we make up the quality assurance team. So we'll be your tour guides for today. Eden Tree, as you know, is a fruit and vegetable pack house. So basically what we do is receive fresh fruit and vegetables from the farms and clean them and then supply to shops. So that's what we'll be seeing today. Now where we are standing is our receiving area, and this is where the first step of our process happens. So like the name implies, this is where we receive the items when they come from the farms. And over here we have 2 processes that we do over here, which is sorting and trimming. But before we even do that, we receive the items based on specifications that we use. So those specifications guide us on whether or not to accept those produce. So over there we have 2 refrigerated reefers, which we use for storage of our raw materials. When we receive the items, we could be working on them immediately, or we could be working on them a little bit later. And if it's going to be later, we don't want to leave it in the ambient temperature because that might not be ideal for the shelf life. So then we push them inside the raw material chillers where we keep them until we are ready to work on them. And then when we finish with whatever work we are doing on the produce here, like trimming of the lettuce and cabbage like it's being done now, then we push them inside the production floor through the intake area over there and work on them. Alright, so basically that's what happens here at the receiving area. Alright, so we can move on to the next process.
So it's very evident that in Eden Tree, hygiene and sanitation is paramount. They don't joke about it. We had to wear some lab coats and nets and shoe guards and stuff.
This is our main production floor, and like we mentioned earlier, outside, when we are done with the sorting and trimming of the produce, we push them in here through the intake area for further processing. So when it gets in here, depending on what produce it is, we have our wet production area here and then the dry part over here. So most of the products come through the wet area because that's where we do the washing and sanitizing. If you look behind you, we have a variety of machines over there, and they are for different purposes. Okay, let's start with these 2 first before we go ahead. So these 2 are our root washers. We use them in washing Irish potatoes, sweet potatoes, beetroots, carrots, ginger. That's what we use these 2 machines to wash. They are very similar, except for the fact that this one has stone rollers and harder bristles as compared to the other one, which has relatively softer bristles. So we use this if we intend to clean the dirt of the produce, and then the other one is used for when we just want to wash off the dirt from the produce. Like I mentioned before, this is the lettuce stand, and as you can see, we have different columns on the stand. The first one here contains potable water to remove dirt and any debris that might be on the lettuce. This one contains sanitized water for controlling any microbial load that might be on the produce. The next one here is also potable water for rinsing, so that we get the sanitizer off the products before we pack them, and then further rinsing if we need to. All right. But we also use the same machine for washing our spring onions as well.
Senshi is a company that holds quality, hygiene in high esteem.
It's a beautiful, lovely place. They have a very nice edifice, ultra-modern facilities, and their work ethics is on point.
As you can see the process, once the lettuce goes through that process of cleaning, we leave it in the basket for a while just to air dry a little bit, because you know when you have a lot of water, external water on the produce, that results in faster deterioration. The machine behind him is a long washer. We use that to wash a variety of produce, mostly those produce that can stand the agitation. So for this, we can use it to wash cucumber, like you have in there. We use it to wash oranges, mangoes, pawpaw, pineapples, watermelons. You can wash all those there. And then we have the delicate washer over here, which we use to wash delicate produce, like the name implies. So we wash most of our herbs over there. Now in the processing rooms, that's where we do our cut-ups. So we have, I don't know if you know of our products, but we have salads, we have cut vegetables, we have cut fruits.
I love the way the vegetables go through, the process the vegetable goes through before they get to the shells. And then one thing that I really liked about the place was how they chopped and sliced the vegetables.
So we do that processing in the processing rooms over here under colder temperatures as compared to the main production floor. Mainly because they are ready to eat food, although we have a very hygienic environment in general, but we want this to be stricter because we believe that it's ready to eat and there's not going to be any further processing before consumption, so it has to be at its most hygienic state. Now if the produce are not going in there, they are coming to the dry packaging area where we do whole packaging, like you can see being done. Now as we are working throughout the day, the quality team has to come in periodically to be inspecting the products as they are still going through the process, just to ensure that if at all we skipped any at the beginning of the step, we can still manage to get them before they get to the final stage. Okay, so that's what happens here on the main production floor. When we are done working on the produce, they are supposed to be kept here for counting. It's one of the processes that we have to do before they are sent out, and this is where they are kept in. But because the temperature here is a bit warm, when we are not ready to take them out immediately, we have a finished product chiller inside there that we keep the items in until we are ready to work on them. So we can go in there and have a look.
The cold room felt really nice. For the moment, I felt I was somewhere in Antalyaspor in Turkey. That place is really chill.
I think they have a well-structured program in the factory which ensures safety, and I think I love that.
Livingfields, welcome to Eden Tree Limited. Thank you. Very good. As you know, Eden Tree, we are a company that processes fruits and vegetables. We also produce on the farms. and then we also distribute to the supermarkets and other clients. So we're actually along the value chain from beginning to end. So this is our processing facility, and this is where the produce from the farms come to. And when they come here, they get sorted, they get washed, they get disinfected, and then they get either packed whole or they get processed. And then after that is done, then we either keep them in our cold storage if we're not ready to dispatch them, or we dispatch them to the various clients. In Tree, we call ourselves a bridge between the farmers and the supermarkets. So as farmers, if you start your farm, whatever you grow will come. Ensure that you are following all the right processes. Then we take your produce, it comes here, then it goes through the proper channels, and then it gets to the consumer.
I love the hygienic and serenity of the place, and to know that it's a woman that is in that business, a CEO, and then have been in business for 23 years, tells you she knows what she is into, and then people patronize their thing because of the quality that they bring out.
I always wondered about the prices of vegetable at the market and at the commercial market too. But looking at the infrastructure and the processes involved, I think the price is worth it.
Our effort is a healthier people, better nation. We are encouraging nutrition. We want people to eat right. In our culture, we have a lot of carbohydrates and protein. So we are trying to change that so that we have a balanced diet. Because of our eating habits, we are now experiencing a lot of diseases, illnesses like diabetes, blood pressure, heart attacks, all these things. It's because we are not eating right. Culture, we believe in sustainability, respect for each other and the environment. We're a family here at Eden Tree. That's our culture here at Eden Tree. We're a family. At Eden Tree, we see good nutrition as key to a successful emerging economy. If you are sick, you can't be productive. So we need to be healthy to be productive for the nation. We work with the donor agencies, mainly GIZ, and then Hortifresh, which used to be Ghana Veg. We have our growers that we work with, because obviously we cannot produce everything on our farms because the demand is quite high. So to be able to satisfy all our clients, we need to work with farmers like yourselves. We've been in business, we are 23 years old now, so that's how long we've been doing this. Thankfully, we are still around, and we pray that we'll continue to be around. So with yourselves, when you all set up your farms and we can get good produce, that means that we'll continue to be around.
With Eden Tree, I've observed they have good systems in place, and everyone seems to know what they're about. I really did enjoy the beetroot ginger drink as well. I did.
So viewers, watch out for the rest of the things we have in this episode. Here at Eden Tree, we've seen that excellence is the best. I'll see you later.
Dear Wafakweku, I presume you are hale and hearty. During my visit to your farm last vacation, I saw your cocoa trees in a disconsolate state. The Akati were having days of reveling, and the cocoa pots were all full of holes. Wofa, your days of howling lamentations are over. From my lessons and research, there is a solution that will yawa the Akati. I recommend Confido. Your knees are Kofa 1.
Confido 200 OD now in 250 mils. Available in all RMG Agrafo shops and other leading agro input shops across the country. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
Today, our participants take a fun trip to Royal Senchi. Join us on this interesting episode.
So we're here at Royal Sanchi today.
Yes.
With our participants and with the team. It's a fun day. We're here to have fun. And there's so many activities that we're going to do today.
My question here is, how many activities are you looking at?
Well, I haven't tried golf before, so I want to try golf today. And there's kayaking too, you know, going on the water with the paddles and everything. So I want to do that. And there's lawn tennis. I haven't done that too. I've seen it on TV. So
Perfecto!
I want to try that.
It's gonna be amazing. I can't just wait because I've been to Royal Century before. I don't know about you. But it's gonna be interesting. You know how we do Livingfields.
Whoa, I love this place. I learned how to play golf for the first time.
So I really enjoyed the golf because all along I saw it as a boring game, but my mindset has totally changed about it today. Nice one.
I've heard about Royal Senshi, but being here, in fact, the food.
The food, it was, I just couldn't stop eating. First round, second round, dessert, and then back to first round again.
Oh, I'm enjoying everything here.
of Senshi, we were going there, and I knew they were a 4-star hotel, so I wasn't expecting anything cheap. But when I got there, I was blown off my feet. The place is exceptional.
So I've never been here before, but my imagination couldn't have prepared me for this. It's truly magnificent. The place is exciting, it's beautiful, everything has that African appeal.
Royal Senshi. I mean, the place is awesome. I love live band, and I saw it there. I mean, that boosted my excitement, and I think I will have to go there again.
Everything is happening live at Senshi. We are having fun. You know, the games are going on, and we just finished eating. Guys, I'm full. And where is Jessica? Oh, there she is. Dripping wet.
Yeah, you know the pool is really fun. And
are you sure the pool is fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
You didn't even ask me why I didn't decide to go into the pool. Me feel full.
What are you afraid of? Yeah,
anyways, I'm on the other side, you know.
So well, I'm going back into the pool. I'm enjoying myself.
Have fun.
In this, so.
Have fun. Kudos. I like your swimsuit. Oh wow, nice.
What comes to mind? Kayaking. Yeah, I wanted to paddle to Adome, but it was getting dark and we had to return. It was a good experience.
I like the games. And guys, the kayaking, if you have no eating, don't try it because it's energy draining.
So what seed would you be planting this year? Yes, you. Are you still going to plant that seed that gave you poor yield?
What a look on your face. Hybrid seeds have been heavily subsidized for you so that you can harvest over 30 bags per acre and still make some harvest should there be drought. Why worry then? When you go to buy your seeds this year, demand for Link, Pana and Panya hybrid seeds from RMG Ghana Limited. Get out of your farming impotence, otherwise
RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on sustainable basis.
Oh, so it's been fun, it's been incredible, it's been amazing. You use all the adjectives to it. I mean,
it's been a wonderful day today.
yeah, but I must say that I actually had fun more than you did.
I'm sure about that.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
a lot
so.
of fun too, but I'm just really glad that you're back on the show. So
Oh,
good to have you
give me
back
some
on
sugar.
the show. And now you have to go and
Don't
the
worry,
next
I'll be
episode.
back every single time you do call me, yeah?
All right,
Take it easier to serve you nothing, but the best, you know?
All right, viewers. So in our next episode, there's a debate, and before we leave, you're going to see the questions to the debate on this episode. So keep watching the Livingfields AgriChallenge. Till we meet again. Bye.